And I personally experienced that. I've been a support person for my wife and other family members, and I've had some where they were just horrible people.
Uh-huh. Man, Chiefs Damian Williams. What's up, Nick? Be more in the house. What's happening? What's cracking? A lot going on, man. A lot going on, man. Let's see what. Let's try Be More, man. Let's see what's going on in Be More, man. What's up, everybody? Hit the like button, man. As y'all come in, man. Got a great show for y'all today, man. Let's see what's going on in Be More. What's up, Leroy? What's happening, man? Got the Lou in the house. Hold on. Let me make sure I do something right quick, too. Let me do something right quick, too. It'll help boost. Everybody hit the like button as y'all come in. Man, I tell you, man, it is hot as shit out here, man. Today, man, it's hot as a motherfucker. What's up, Cyrus? I know you sent me some videos, man. I know you sent me some stuff. I know you sent me some stuff. I know that. We gonna get to those. We gonna get to those emails in a minute. What's up, Angie? What's cracking, man? PayPal or Cash App, man? Only got PayPal or Cash App, bro. YouTube put me on super chat punishment, man. I only got PayPal or Cash App, man. You can donate, you can support the channel via the PayPal or via the Cash App link. Cash App, one of the mods posted. One of the mods post the Cash App link, please. Yeah, they only let you super chat. What's up, Blank Slate? They only super chat if you say things that they like. If you talk about how much white people suck and how much every problem is white people's fault, and how every time a brother get killed in the hood, it's the Illuminati conspiracy. You can have super chat if you do that. You're not talking that shit, and you black, and you're not talking about how Republicans is racist and Democrats is good. You don't get to have a super chat, my man. It's really that simple. Like, it literally is really that simple. Like, I ain't even trying to, like, I ain't even gonna hold you, man. It's literally that simple. Like, well, you know, we still on here, though. We ain't tripping, man. We ain't tripping off this super chat. Fuck this super chat. YouTube take 30% of that shit. Fuck them anyway. Fuck this super chat. We got ways around it, man. We good, man. We just need them to broadcast, man. That's all we need them for. To broadcast. That's all we need them for, is to broadcast. That's all you need them for, is a broadcast. You don't need them for nothing else. I don't see nothing going on in Baltimore, though, man. I don't see nothing going on in Baltimore. Don Shula died. The legendary coach from the fucking Miami Dolphins. I don't see nothing going on in Baltimore, man. Alright, we got a PayPal donation. Salute, Amp Easy. Thanks for the donation, man. What city should we go to, man? Give me another city before I go to these emails, man. Baltimore ain't too much happening in Baltimore. Them niggas in Baltimore done calm the fuck down, man. Why niggas in St. Louis can't do that, man? Why niggas in Jacksonville can't do that? Why niggas in Philly can't calm down like Baltimore? Baltimore is the fucking most dangerous city, and them niggas done calm the fuck down. I just don't understand that shit. Salute for the donation, bro. Tampa. Let's see what's going on in Tampa. Tampa, they gonna have a good team this year. If they play football, if they have a season, that's a big if. If they play the season, Tampa gonna have a good team this year, boy. They gonna have a good team this year. Tampa going to the Super Bowl, man. Tampa going to the Super Bowl, man. Let's see this. This happens all the time. Do you know how many stories I could do on this every day? A fucking white guy getting caught with child porn. What the fuck is it with these white boys and this child porn? It's 2 stories I could do every day other than the ones that I do. Some white guy getting caught with child porn or some female teacher fucking her students. Them the 2 stories that I like. They so common that I just ignore them. White guys getting caught with child porn and female teachers fucking their students. I ain't got enough time, man. I ain't got enough battery life to fucking be doing all them stories, man. Tampa area malls reopen on the 15th. Tampa police are searching for a missing teen. How is a teen missing when you're supposed to be social distancing? What the hell was she doing going somewhere? She missing. And she got on a shirt that say "Don't touch." Tampa police searching for missing teenager. I just don't understand how she's missing, man. What the hell was she doing? Oh, so police believe she may harm herself. That's another story I don't do. Little missing black girls. Little missing black girls. That's another story I don't do. Like that I see them when I don't click on them all the time. Lot of missing little black girls. What's up, Calix? Lot of missing little black girls, man. Ain't shit going on in Tampa. Let's get to your emails, man. Let's get to your email. What's that stuff? Everybody move to the back of the bus. Do you wanna pump and stump with us? We the type of people make the club get crunk. What's that stuff? Y'all seen that last night, man? If you want to send me an email, man, if you would like to send me an email, a story, akintunde2@gmail.com. akintunde2@gmail.com. She Black Lives Matter done, man. I told you, body cams. They beg for body cams. Body cams gonna show how racist these police officers is. We demand every officer wear body cams. Soon as every officer started wearing body cams, you saw how much of a jackass and how fucking feminine and fucking combative and hostile and argumentative and fucking irrational niggas was. That backfired. Them body cams backfired like a motherfucker. Brothers offered a ride to 4 teenage girls before plying them with drugs and raping 3 of them. So these brothers offered a ride to 3 teenage girls. Now, listen, I'm not going to sit here. I'm not trying to be... This is something I used to do a lot. Not the rape part, but we used to ride around looking for girls. Like, we would ride around looking for girls all the time. Just get in the car and ride around. Damn, it's hot. Oh, shit. My phone might fucking cut off. This fucking heat. I got a fucking phone. Hold on, I'm about to turn the fucking air conditioner on. That's all I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to turn the AC on, man. This shit ain't... my phone getting hot, man. I hate when that happens. My phone getting hot, y'all. You see that little thing right there? It's so hot there. My phone, it's so hot out here, my phone getting hot. I gotta turn the AC on so I don't lose y'all, man. What's up, Birds Nation? Alright, so back to the story. How many of y'all used to ride around and look for girls when y'all was like guys? You used to get in the car, ride around, and look for chicks. Alright, I'm gonna get to that in a minute. How many of y'all used to ride around look for chicks? Right. That was all the time, man. We ain't nothing, man, up until like mid-20s. I say I stopped doing that in my mid-20s. Plus I had cars. Like a lot of niggas don't be having cars. Like, it's a lot of niggas I see flashing money on fucking Facebook, on my Facebook timeline. Them niggas never had a whip. Never. And I ain't trying to act like I was riding around in a fucking Mercedes Benz, but I kept the car, motherfucker. And me and my niggas would ride around and shit. Ride around and shit and look for girls. And I remember one time we picked up this one girl. She was drunk, and we took her back to the crib, me and my mans, and we got her in the room, and she was drunk as a skunk. And we all started doing what we do. When I think about it now, them niggas always like to run trains and shit. They call them G's, running a G. And my sister found out. My sister lived in the house. She was like, I think my sister was like 25 at the time. I was probably like 22 or something. Something like that. 20 or something like that. And me and my boys, we had this drunk girl we had picked up, and we in there doing what we do. And she found out about it. She came, kicked the door open. I was like, get off of her. And motherfucking took the girl and shit. And cause she found out the girl was drunk when we picked her up. Took the girl and fucking like nursed her back to fucking consciousness, and then made us drive her home and shit. Niggas was blown. You hear me? When I say niggas was blown, niggas was bad as shit. Like, how the fuck she found out we had this drunk girl in there? Niggas was blown. But yeah, that's what we did, man. We rode around and we looked for girls, man. Sometimes you strike out, you might ride around a whole week and not meet no girls. But the bar is low. You're not really looking for fucking Vanessa Williams or Janet Jackson and shit. You looking for any girls that'll hard talk to you. Oh yeah, we dogged girls out, man. We dogged girls out, man. We dogged them girls out, man. But them girls we would see them girls somewhere with their boyfriend sometime. We would bring these girls back around the way, and the girl would be in the hood. Like a week later, she'd still be in the hood, fucking with another crew. Cause you know how like neighborhoods is, everybody like it's different crews and shit. We bring her around, yeah, do what we do. Then you'll see her the next day with another group of niggas. Them girls, man, listen, it's a lot. Listen, the girls wasn't against that stuff. It's a lot of girls who like that stuff, man. Who like getting, you know, what as we called it, getting slutted out. We called it slutting them out. Called them rollers and crankers and shit like that. But there's a lot of girls who like that stuff. Cause we would see them girls, like them girls would be in different neighborhoods, the other dudes doing the same thing. It's a couple girls I know that I literally know, I'm not even gonna lie to you, sucked off every dude in the neighborhood. Salute Birds Nation. It's some girls I know, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even trying to like be hyperbolic. Sucked off every dude in the neighborhood. That's just who they was. They like sucking. They would act like it was you get them in the car, you be like, come on, suck them. They be like, and then next thing you know, they suck. So I look at that shit as from a little different angle. The this whole story when they talk about these brothers plied these girls with drugs and then raped them. You see what it says? These brothers offered a ride to 4 teenage girls before plying them with drugs and raping 3 of them. Okay? So this story is deeper. Let's get into it. Oh, these some damn Haitians. Where is this? Florida somewhere? These some damn Haitians or something. Oh, this New Jersey. Wilson Cesare, 21, and Wilfred Cesare, 28, were charged with kidnapping, sexual assault, endangering the welfare of a child, endangering another person. In the early morning hours of April 22nd, 4 juveniles were reported missing from Millstone Township in New Jersey. Cesare brothers approached the teens as they walked and offered them a ride. What kind of girls get into a car with 2 random guys? And I'm not saying they deserve whatever happens to them. They might have been looking for some fun too. They might have been looking to have some fun. Listen, every girl that get in some dude car don't deserve to get raped. Because most of the time they don't get raped. Most of the time some nigga take them to the liquor store, get a bottle and shit, and then they go have consensual sex. Or they go buy some weed and have a good time, and the bride might fucking either not fuck them or fuck them. Whichever one she do. You know? They were allegedly taken to Cesare Brothers' home where they were given marijuana, ecstasy, and alcohol before being sexually assaulted. The youngsters were located later that same day in Ashbury Park in Neptune. If convicted, the defendants are facing up to life in prison. Look, I'm not saying that these guys ain't no fucking savages and shit. He 28 years old. This nigga got razor bumps and shit. He out there fucking. This nigga got gray hair and shit. They out there chasing around these young girls. I get it. They broke the law. But it's a little deeper than that, man. He said, I never had to do so much, man. I was handsome. LOL. Handsome ain't gonna get you shit. Handsome don't get you shit with women. Women don't give a fuck how handsome you is, nigga. What are you talking about, dude? Women don't give a fuck how handsome you are. Women don't give a fuck how handsome you is, blank slate. That's the last thing on a woman. I mean, don't get me wrong. It ain't gonna hurt you, but it ain't gonna help you. Women want them. The main things a woman looking for. Do other girls like you? Do other women like you? Is it another chick out here trying to get with you? Or is it some other chicks out here trying to get with you? It's called social proof. It's called social proof, blank slate. Women like to see that other women like you, or other women have chosen you before. Because women do the choosing. Men think they do the choosing. Men do not do the choosing. Women do the choosing. Women like to see that other girls like you. Let no other girls like you. Let no other women be trying to get with you when you first meet your girl. Let you be, she be the only one you devote, man, and she ain't gonna want you. Unless it's another woman somewhere in your orbit that she gotta compete with. She not gonna want you. And that's regardless of how good you look. Also, women want a challenge. They want a guy that's not easy. A guy that's not going to fucking just do everything they say and fawn all over. And they want a nigga, they want a guy, when they call your ass, you don't answer the fucking phone. If every time she call you, you answer the phone, you ain't getting nowhere. They want a dude that feel like that, act like he don't want them. If you act like you could give two shits about her, she gonna fall in love with you. I'm trying to help y'all out, man. Cause some of y'all, you know, may could use the assistance. If you act like you fucking want her and you really, really want her, she ain't gonna give two fucks about you. You know, you gotta. She wanna do what she gotta fucking convince him. She wanna convince the dude that she worthy. She don't want you. If you come in and you telling her how worthy she is, or if you make her feel like she worthy off bucks, like off the break, she worthy, and you gotta try to fucking, you trying to convince her, she ain't gonna like you. She might fucking deal with you for a while, for, you know what I'm saying, or deal with you for some reasons, for some other shit you got, whether you got some money or you got some good sex or whatever, but she ain't gonna, her heart ain't gonna be in it. Only way her heart gonna be in it is if you dogging her out. That's the only way, dog. I hate to say it, and the thing about it is, I wish it wasn't this way. I wish it wasn't this way. I'm not saying it like I like it this way. I wish it was easy. I wish women could, I wish nice guys and shit and dudes that tell her how I really feel deeply for you, buy them roses and shit. I wish that was the way, man. I wish that was the way. It's not the way, man. I'm sorry, it's not the way. We'll get back to that in a minute.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let me see this video.
Liberty.
We gonna get back to that in a minute.
Hey, everyone. Great goodness. It is 8:42 New York time. And I got to my regular unit, and they took my patient away, my black guy. And now I'm getting switched units. This is exactly what happened before at the other hospital. As soon as I told somebody, like management, and tried to advocate for my patient, they take the patient away from me, and then they moved me. So, like, I legitimately don't even know what to do anymore. Like, even the advocacy groups don't give a shit about these people. Like, literally, like, Black lives don't matter here. And I mean, that's pretty sad that somebody who is white and lives hundreds of miles away from the city gives more of a shit about these people than the actual people in this city. Like, for real. Like, I had a complete breakdown yesterday because, you know, I missed an important email to do a revision on my proposal, so my proposal got canceled because I was trying to advocate.
What's vocal fry? What's vocal fry, Blank Slate? What's vocal fry? I had a sense that she's lying too. My spirit. I can't tell you what it was that made me feel like she lying. It was just. I can't tell you exactly what it was. It just once she started talking, it felt like a lie.
For my patient and talk to management here and get the care that he needs because he's being medically mismanaged. And I just had a complete fucking breakdown because, you know what, my entire proposal got canceled because I, you know, wasted my time advocating for a fucking patient who's just gonna die anyway. You know, and sure enough, they take the patient away from me, and then almost 2 hours into the shift, they switch me units. This is exactly what happened at the other hospital when I was advocating for the little Hispanic lady.
They labeling everybody a corona victim. You know what? One thing I will say though, it's not flu season. So we're not in flu season anymore. So a lot. It's not. I hear a lot of people saying that the flu. Oh, when these people got the flu. We're not in flu season. We've been out of flu season for a couple months now. So I'm not saying that the coronavirus isn't real. I think it's very real. And I think that niggas is dying from it and all that shit. But this notion that like somehow hospitals is just letting black people die. Well, where the fuck is CNN, man? Where MSNBC? Where all these fucking black actors? Where Angela Rye and shit? And Common and fucking Colin Kaepernick and shit. And T.I. Where all these motherfuckers at? That's why I'm telling you, that shit ain't happening. Because if it happened to one person, if this shit she talking about happened to one nigga, it'll be 1,000 activists out there. So you telling me it's happening to thousands of niggas and ain't nobody saying nothing about it? If it happened to one nigga, we'll have to hear about it all day.
You know, guys, here's the thing. Let me try and put things into context for you, okay? I know not everybody's gonna live. I'm not that fucking green or ignorant or, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed to think that, okay? I know we're gonna have a shit ton of people die. But these people aren't dying from COVID. Let me give you several examples here. An anesthesiologist intubated the patients, I think it was right, bronchi and of a patient, and they couldn't get the sats up, and for about 5 hours, we were waiting on a chest x-ray to confirm that the placement was wrong. And in the meantime, while we're waiting for that, we've told the anesthesiologist that it was placed wrong, because literally only one side of his fucking chest is inflating. He dies. Okay? A patient had a heart rate of 40, and the resident starts doing chest compressions on him, which is not what you do. You just externally pace them, or you give him some atropine. And then, I run in there to stop him from doing chest compressions on somebody with a fucking pulse. And then...
Jesus, I can't watch anymore of this bitch lying. I hate watching people lie. And I know you lying, it make me feel funny when I can't, for some reason, I don't know why I'm like that. I can't watch people lie. It make me feel weird, embarrassing. It embarrasses me. It makes me feel embarrassed for them. Let me see something else. Let me see any more. So Antoine Lindsay, I forgot who Antoine is. Antoine Lindsay from the chat says, "Hey brother, you awake? I apologize if I woke you, but Candace Owens' video you posted had me upset. Not you, but the fact not one single influential black person stood up for her." Listen, Candace Owens, listen, black women, first of all, black women is the most protected group in the country. Black women can do anything they want, and if you fucking say a word about it, if you roll your eyes, you the devil, you a bad person. Unless that black woman is a conservative, then she might as well be a white man. If a black, that's the crazy part about it. If a black woman is conservative, then she's treated like a white man. You can say whatever the fuck you want about her. You can treat her however the fuck you want. A white man could slap the shit out of Candace Parker and hog spit in her face and call her a bunch of niggas, and it wouldn't even make the fucking news. Candace Owens is a fucking, she doesn't get any of those protections that normal black women get because she's a fucking conservative. And she knows that too. I think I saw this video. She don't get any fucking protection, man. She don't get any fucking protection because she's a conservative. Uh-oh. Another Joshua Brown. The Joshua Brown effect. The Joshua Brown effect, y'all. Florida teens charged with killing 16-year-old over weed. No one ever gets killed over weed, I thought weed was everywhere. You got white boys killing somebody over weed? And they arrested the white boys? Don't they just let white people go when they commit crimes? Don't the cops just show up on the scene and say, don't the cops get a call? Somebody call in the cops, report to the scene, get there, all ready to make an arrest, and see some white boys and say, oh, it's some white boys, man. We can't arrest them. Because they white. Ain't that pro-black saying? Ain't that pro-black saying, go? Or look, we'll arrest you, but we're not going to charge you as much as we would if you was black. We gotta arrest him to make it look good. And then we're gonna charge him. Then we're gonna tell the judge, we're gonna tell the prosecutor not to charge him. We're gonna tell the judge not to convict. 2 Florida teens were arrested this week after authorities said they fatally shot a 16-year-old in the back over a marijuana sale gone bad. Charles Jean sent an Instagram message to an account named Weed Connoisseur and later headed to the parking lot of a Deerfield Beach condominium to get the drugs. According to the Broward County Sheriff's Office, several security cameras captured the meeting between 19-year-old Jean and Con Erico and Christopher Snyder. Jean punched Erico in the face and took off. Give me a race on this Jean guy. Give me a race on Charles Jean. You think Charles Jean is a white guy? How many of y'all think Charles Jean is a white guy? This guy who called these guys, who set up this weed deal, told these guys to meet him somewhere to sell him some weed. Who thinks a white woman would name her son LaCharles? And this is Florida too, so Jean is a French name, so it's probably a Haitian. Probably a Haitian guy. 99% is a Haitian guy with a last name like Jean. LaCharles Jean. So LaCharles Jean meets these 2 white guys. He sets up a weed sale. Apparently they set up weed sales on websites. And the person come and sell you the weed. So he's seeing these 2 motherfuckers. He like, oh shit, it's gonna be a sweet lick. Alright, let me see the weed. Boom! Punch the white boy in the face. Now mind you, this is gonna be flipped into some racial shit, right? So, security cameras captured the meeting. It's cameras. They got it all on camera. Between 19-year-old Jean and Con Erico and Snyder. Jean punched Erico in the face and took off. The 2 followed, shooting Jean in the back before speeding away. So the one on the left, he punched the Hispanic dude, the white Hispanic in the face. The white Hispanic was like, fuck that, I ain't having that shit. You got me fucked up, man. Should have punched the white boy in the face. The white boy would have apologized. The white boy would have apologized for getting punched in the face. You punched the motherfucking Latino in the face. What's wrong with you, Charles? Say hello to my little friend, man. Hey. Who the fuck you talking to, man? You think I'm one of your fucking drug boys? So both of them was charged with murder. DNA and cell phone data puts them on the GPS, puts them on the scene during the murder. But is this really? Is this? Who thinks they're gonna get murder? I think they're gonna get manslaughter or second-degree murder. I don't think this is a first-degree murder. You go to sell some weed, which is a legal weed sale off of a website, right? So this guy was, he sent the Instagram message to these people, telling them he wanted to meet them somewhere to buy some weed. They did their part. They showed up with the weed. He punches one of them in the face and runs off with the weed. As he's running away, they shoot him in the back. Okay, I'll give you murder. Second degree murder, man. At the most. Manslaughter. It's not justified homicide because it was in the, I guess it was in the commission of a crime or something. I don't know. I don't think it stands your ground because the guy was running away. So they can't use stand your ground because the guy was running away. But this nigga set up a weed deal. The dudes came and he basically robbed them. Strong arm robbery. That's what you call strong arm robbery when you don't use a weapon. He strong arm robbed these guys. Aggravated manslaughter? Maybe. And you know what? For the sake of weed selling, because I sold a lot of weed in my life. I used to sell weed. I'm glad this happened because that little Charles guy was going to go back around the hood and be like, hey, y'all, I got a hell of a lick. All you got to do is fucking send a message to this Instagram account. They going to bring the weed. And when they bring the weed, you just take that shit. And what was going to happen was a lot of people was going to get killed. Because all the homies was going to see how sweet of a lick it was, and they was going to try it. Okay? All the homies was going to see how sweet of a lick it was, and they was going to try it. So you're going to have a lot of niggas in the hood setting up the weed deal, and dudes come, and sometimes they're going to rob them with guns or just take the shit. And what's going to happen is you're going to have people weed dealers getting murdered through this app. But now, because this little Charles guy got sent all the way to heaven, all the way to heaven, dun, 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 all the way to heaven, he got sent all the way to heaven. Maybe people will think twice about, setting up robberies on this app like they do on, Craigslist and Let Go and all these other selling apps where you sell things and niggas set you up and kill your ass. That's a common thing. When niggas gonna set you up and That's why I tell you all the time. I think I tell y'all this at least once a week, man. Never buy nothing or sell nothing to a nigga on any of these apps. I don't give a fuck if it's me. Don't buy nothing. If I post something for sale and you like, oh, that's motherfucking Hawk Nation, don't do it. Cause what's gonna happen is it's gonna fucking give you false insecurity. You gonna come buy from me, it's gonna go smooth, and you gonna think shit's sweet. And the next time you gonna see another nigga on there, you gonna buy something and you gonna get killed. Just don't buy nothing from no nigga or sell nothing to no nigga on none of these sites. Period. Okay? Okay? Yeah, a lot of dudes gonna have a chick get them set up and shit. Yeah, but that's cool. At least they had to work to get you. At least they had to work to get you. At least if they get a chick to post the shit, and you think look, and they get you, that's fine. You wasn't a fucking dummy. If you see a nigga selling something on one of these apps, man, don't buy that shit from that nigga. You putting your life in jeopardy, man. I'm not trying to be racist or nothing like that. I just did so many stories on that shit, man. Luckily, these guys, they was strapped. But if the LaCharles guy had pulled out a gun, he could have robbed them. This the thing about it. The LaCharles guy he seen them, he thought they was sweet. White boys, 2 white boys. So he just thought he was going to punch them and take their weed. If he would have took them seriously and showed up with a gun as soon as they fucking produced the weed, he'd have produced the gun. It wouldn't have mattered if they had a gun on them. He'd have took their gun. Because the first one to draw, this ain't the movies. When a nigga draw his gun and he got it on you, you ain't reaching for no gun, pulling no gun out, unless you plan on getting shot up. He said, it's okay to be racist. I don't know, man. I just know that, look, I ain't buying shit from no fucking white. I ain't buying shit from no fucking nigga. I ain't buying shit from no nigga online, nothing. We just did the story the other day where the nigga went to buy the car. Who saw that the other day? The nigga set up the car sale online, and he went to meet the dude to test drive the car. It was like a 67-year-old man selling the car. The nigga went to meet him to test drive it and shot him and took the car. The nigga been conversing with the dude on Facebook. There's a whole paper trail of him back and forth with the fucking old man talking about the car on Facebook. Text messages back and forth about where we gonna meet at to do the test drive. Whole paper trail. Nigga shows up and shoots the man. It takes his car. And then we got to hear about why so many black people in jail. Why so many black men in jail? We need answers. We need answers. The classroom's too big. It ain't enough rec centers. Oh, did you hear the story, Airbnb? I did a story recently. It was a meeting place at the police station. A nigga shot a nigga at the police station. Let me see if I can find that shit, man. Let me see something, man. Let me see if it comes up, man. Let me see something. What is this? What is it called when you buy shit online at? What's up, Bingo? I'm trying to figure out. Is this it? No, I don't think this is it. Man shot in front of 3 kids. This is something different. Man fatally shot in front of 3 kids. That's a different thing on Southern Police. Offer up. Yeah, it's a different. Hold on. It's a app. It was this one city that had so many niggas robbing people on these online apps that they set up a parking lot and place in the parking lot. Damn. They set up a place in the parking lot where you could buy, where people could meet to exchange things they bought online. Like if you buy something from somebody online, you can meet them at the police station. But they had it in the parking lot, and the motherfucker robbed the motherfucker in the parking lot. Anyway, I figure I'll find that story later on. But yeah, it don't matter, man. Niggas gonna get you. What's good, Quasi? Let go out. Yeah, now listen. If you listen, look at that shit. Let go app robbery. Police warn of app used to commit robberies. Okay? Police warn of app used to commit robbery. The police is warning you. This ain't me. This ain't me. This the police warning you. The police can't say it like I can say it, because they'll lose their job. Police can't say it like I can say it, they'll lose their job. Let go app used by York robbery suspect to lure victims. York, this Pennsylvania. Sharif Deshaun Clayton, 22, of York, faces 2 counts of robbery, theft, and receiving stolen goods, stolen property, and 1 count of conspiracy to commit robbery. An enterprising robbery suspect used the Let Go app, a marketplace for buying and selling items, to allegedly lure victims, according to York City Police. Sharif Deshaun Clayton. Nightly news, Rock Nation news you can choose. The only interactive news program on YouTube. If you'd like to support the channel now via PayPal or via the Cash App. So this guy is investigated in 2 robberies. Sharif Deshaun, look. Sharif Deshaun Clayton. Look at this nigga. Look at them eyes. Look at them eyes. Okay? There's going to be a theme that's going to develop about these robbery suspects. Okay? This is Baltimore. This is all last year. This is all 2019. December 2019. Glen Burnie, Maryland. Seller threatened. A person was robbed. Anne Arundel County police say a person was threatened and robbed by an individual they met through the Let Go app. During the exchange, the suspect attempted to flee with the victim's property. The victim went after the suspect, at which time the suspect pulled out a knife and threatened the victim. The suspect was able to get away with the victim's property. Police continue to look for the black male suspect in his early 20s with a thin build. We would like to remind everyone that all our police stations' lobbies are transaction safe zones. That's what it's called, a transaction safe zone. So you can go to the police station lobby and make the exchange. The police are telling you that you can come to the lobby and make the exchange. In their lobby, you don't have to meet the person. This again, 2019. What's up, Black America? Snow Hill, Maryland. An 18-year-old man who used the mobile marketplace app Let Go to lure and then rob people in Worcester County has been sentenced to 8 years behind bars. Jeremy Flatley of Newark, Maryland, was convicted in July of robbery with a dangerous weapon and attempted robbery with a dangerous weapon. The charges stem from an incident that occurred on Basket Switch Road in Newark, Maryland on February 20th. Court documents show Flatley and a co-defendant used the Let Go app to lure two men to the location under the pretense of selling them a four-wheeler. Once the men arrived, Flatley and his co-defendant pulled out guns and demanded money. One victim threw his wallet toward Flatley before fleeing as shots were fired. The victims contacted police and provided a description of one of the suspects, who police were able to identify as Flatley. During the course of the investigation, police were able to obtain messages between Flatley and the co-defendant setting up the robbery. Remember I told you these niggas will leave a paper trail? Remember I told you these niggas will leave a paper trail and still go do the shit? And this is, they blame it on teachers, they blame it on the fucking mothers, they blame everybody while these niggas in jail. During the course of the investigation, police were able to obtain messages sent between Flatley and his co-defendant setting up the robbery. Okay, so this is a white boy. Whoa, we got a white boy. Hey, white boy. White boy. All right, I'm happy for this too. This completely dispels the narrative. This completely dispels the narrative. Now, you don't have to, now this means that, you know, pro-blacks will say, see, white people do it too. White people do it too. Yes, white people do this too. Yes, white people do this too. Nobody's ever saying that. White people commit murder. But nigga, who the fuck you scared of when you walk down the street? Every nigga you know who killed them. Yes, white people commit murder, but every nigga you know who killed them. That was good to see a white boy. See, DC teens arrested in series of Let Go app armed robberies. What about the co-defendant? I don't know. DC teens arrested in series of Let Go app robberies. This shit is not safe, man. Don't buy shit from no niggas online. DC police have identified a 17-year-old as the person behind several armed robberies in the district. The victims are people who agreed to meet up with the suspect thinking they were going to purchase an item from the classified Let Go app. DC police arrested 17-year-old Tykel Wilson Jr. of Southeast DC. He is charged with brandishing a gun in at least 3 different armed robberies. So the first time it happened, he met a person who wanted to purchase a $700 iPhone. It was a woman. A woman went to purchase a $700 iPhone. She gets there, you know what happens. Two men agreed to meet in Southeast to buy a 2006 Honda Accord listed on the Let Go app for $1,600. Look at these white boys. This is Paul Riegert. This white guy went to the fucking hood to buy a fucking... Look at this shit. This white guy went to the hood to buy a fucking Honda for $1,600. Because where this guy Southeast DC, this is the hood, right? This white guy brought $1,600 into the hood. Paul Riegert described the moment Fitz pulled a gun as super surreal and a bit strange. Riegert said he tried to talk the suspect out of carrying out the armed robbery. Riegert's friend managed to call 911 and lock himself inside their car where their cash was located. The suspect ended up fleeing the scene. The third robbery happened in the same day. This one involved a gun drawn on a parent and their 9-year-old child. Court documents say on November 10th, a man had gone to purchase the vehicle his wife agreed to buy on Let Go. She had agreed to pay Fitz $900 cash. When the husband and 9-year-old daughter arrived at Altamont Place Southeast address given, they were directed to another location in between 2 apartment buildings. Police say the suspect then pointed a pistol and demanded cash. Court documents say the man covered his daughter and gave $600 to the suspect, who then fled towards Naylor Road. Police later identified Tykel Wilson Jr. He was arrested on November 27th in a raid. Yada, yada, yada. Listen to the white boy. Listen to the white boy. The white guy, Riegert, he says he doesn't think the experience will stop him from shopping on classified sites again. He says it didn't taint that reputation. It just made me more wary and to take more of the safety precautions that they advise you in the app. So this guy did 3 robberies in a day and a half. One dude did 3 robberies on the Let Go app in a day and a half. One guy. Let that sink in. One guy did 3 robberies off the Let Go app in a day and a half. Man robbed of iPhone at gunpoint in Let Go meetup. Okay? You said you met a white weed man for the first time? Oh shit. I don't know. I've seen white dudes selling weed before. I bought weed from white boys. I remember one time I took my man over there. It was this white dude that sold weed in DC. He wasn't in the hood enough. He was in like a more, more a different type of area, more, nicer area. And I took my man over to white boy house, and the white boy brought us in. He was showing us all his shit, all his weed, all his bongs and shit. And like a week later, the white boy door got kicked in, and niggas stole all his shit. And I'm still wondering to this day, did my man do that shit? Or did my man have some niggas do that shit? That's why you can't take niggas nowhere. Upwardly mobile. Look at this dude, man. Leonard Williams, 21, faces 1 count of robbery with a firearm for the incident Monday. Let Go robbery in Tallahassee. Look at the guy. Look. Leonard Williams. The victim went to a vacant lot off Keith Street after setting up the sale of an item in an online app. The victim saw Williams and asked if he was the buyer. Williams said no, and the victim circled the neighborhood in return. Williams then said he was the buyer, and after being given the property to inspect, put it in his backpack. The victim asked for it back, according to TPD press release, and Williams pulled out a handgun and pointed it at the victim. The victim watched Williams flee to a house, and after TPD arrived there, they were able to identify him. No, listen, it's just a few stories. Just a few. Just a few stories, man. Give me a city, man. Give me another city, man. Don't buy shit from no nigga online, man. I'm telling you, man. Don't buy shit from no nigga online, man. It's not gonna work out the way you think it is. My man said Tulsa. Said South Dakota. It's not gonna work out the way you wanted to work out, my man. Man killed, woman wounded in Tulsa apartment. You in Colorado, LW? I thought you was in Cali, man.
Following breaking news this morning, Tulsa police are investigating the city's latest homicide. Investigators found a man dead after a shooting at an East Tulsa apartment complex. Fox 23's Amanda Gilbert is live at that complex near Admiral and Mingo with what police are doing right now.
As the sun comes up, we are getting a better look at the scene here. You can see police are still on scene. Crime scene tape is up.
Pass, my G.
And this, as the sun comes up, we are getting...
Pass, my G.
Doing right now.
As the sun comes up, we are getting a better look at the scene here. You can see police are still on scene. Crime scene tape is up, and this just in, we did just receive some new information. Police say someone called 911 about a man lying on the ground. Now take a look at the scene. Earlier this morning, when police arrived around 2, they found a man dead in the floor of a breezeway that was between these apartments. They also found a woman injured in one of the apartments. She had been shot in the head, but she was conscious and talking before she was taken to the hospital. Again, that's all according to police. Now, police are still here. They tell me that they've been just processing the scene all morning, interviewing witnesses. So this is a story.
That's the standard of beauty. That's what these black women keep saying is the standard of beauty. God, dog. Whew.
We will continue to follow. Reporting live, covering news that matters, Amanda Gilbert, Fox 23 News.
We've reached...
Jesus Christ. Lord, Lord. That's a rough looking woman, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you. That was a rough looking woman. I ain't even gonna hold you. Tulsa Woodland Hills Mall will reopen this week. Oh shit. All this because they burned down Black Hollywood, burned down Black Wall Street 100 years ago. Police arrest man after robbery and carjacking at Midtown apartment complex. He ain't do nothing. He ain't even do nothing. Why they arrest that brother? He ain't even do nothing. His brother ain't even do nothing, man. Why they arrest this guy, man? Gary Guyton. They ain't do nothing. Police arrest man after robbery, carjacking at Midtown apartment complex. Allegedly carjacking a woman in the parking lot of Westminster Apartments. Police say 27-year-old Gary Guyton approached the victim just before 6:30 a.m., pointed a firearm at her, and demanded her vehicle. At some point, the victim's son came out of a nearby apartment complex to check on her, and Guyton pointed the firearm at the son, threatening him. Guyton drove away in the victim's vehicle, leaving a pickup truck behind. A few minutes later, police say Guyton walked back to the scene and drove off in a pickup. Officers arriving at the complex saw the pickup matching the suspect's vehicle description. Police identified the driver of Guyton. A firearm was found in the truck, and the keys of the victim's stolen vehicle was found on him. I just don't understand. Like, what was, like, so you drove a truck to an apartment complex, parked the truck, robbed the lady at gunpoint. Her son comes out, you point the gun at him. You drive off in her car. Leave the pickup truck in the apartment complex. You then take her car, stash it somewhere, walk back to the apartment complex to get your pickup truck. When you walk back to the apartment complex to get your pickup truck, the police see you. They find the gun you used in the robbery and the woman's keys to her car. Now, if his class sizes were small, how do smaller class sizes fix this? Huh? How would smaller class sizes fix this? What's up, Libra Soul? What's up, Hammer? I just don't understand So can somebody explain this to me, man, what this brother was thinking? You drive a pickup truck to an apartment complex. You park the pickup truck. You rob a woman of her car. Her son comes out while you robbing her. You put the gun at him. You then take the woman's car and drive off. You park it somewhere. You walk back to the apartment complex to pick up your pickup truck. I just don't, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Make sure y'all if y'all not getting notifications, make sure you unsubscribe and resubscribe to reset it and hit the bell icon. Unsubscribe and resubscribe and hit the bell icon if you're not getting notifications. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of here, but I'm going to come back at y'all later on today. I'm going to hit y'all up later on. So I got to let my phone charge. For some reason, my battery be acting up nowadays. I need a new battery. My phone charge only lasts like an hour and 30 minutes now. So I got to got to go charge my phone up, and I'll see you guys a little later, man. Make sure you tune in later on. Hit the bell icon so you'll be notified.